Alright, it is Christopher Fox once again, and this is a request this time for Lily, and the name of this video is something that I'm a little bit nervous about, and it's called The YouTuber Who Murdered His Co-Workers. This is real. Let's check it out.
In recent years, at least in America, traditional serial
drink.
killers have become less and less frequent, especially when compared to the golden age
weight.
of serial killers in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Many believe this decline is due to advancements in technologies such as cell phones and surveillance systems, as well as impressive achievements in the forensic section of the police department when it comes to DNA evidence and tracking. Many criminal analysts also believe that as housing and family situations for children across the U.S. become happier and more accepting,
wonder who this is. I don't know.
get the help they need to stop them from possibly becoming criminals in the future. However, as serial killers have declined, mass killings in the form of mass public shootings has been on a terrifying rise. As with the serial killers of old, there are often signs of mental unwellness in mass shooters that go overlooked until terrible tragedy occurs that make it impossible to ignore. Nowhere is this more true than in the case of Randy Stair, a YouTuber turned mass shooter who showed every sign of becoming a killer.
Not that guy. Oh my god.
Randy Stair was born on September 17, 1992 in Pennsylvania to Robert and Lori Ann Stair.
Oh my
He was
god.
a normal baby, later becoming an older sibling when his baby I
went down the wrong pipe.
2 years later. The family was the pinnacle of average American living, with Robert and Lori Ann doing their best to raise the two boys right. And for the most part, it seemed like they were
when I made that gulp, it made me like,
incredibly shy and quiet, hating to be the center of attention, and generally preferring to be alone at times when possible. Randy did have plenty of interests, however, with his biggest one being an intense passion for cartoons, especially ones from Nickelodeon. As a child, he longed to be a cartoon character.
I love classic Nickelodeon too, but I don't
while unrealistic, didn't seem like
treat them like
more than the creative thoughts of a young boy to his parents and teachers. Randy's childhood passed rather uneventfully, and despite growing older, Randy's more passive and solitary nature didn't change. He did have a small group of friends, but he still preferred being alone and had no luck with dating anyone thus far. Although in a way, I feel sorry for him. As with many that shared the same social but Randy found a creative outlet through YouTube. In June of 2008,
of course, YouTube, everybody's gateway to entertainment.
Pioneer Productions, which focused on producing comedy sketches and skits.
I mean,
as he figured out where he wanted to go with the channel,
somebody could have helped him.
Focus the channel on himself and his comedic misadventures with Froggy, a rubber toy frog, and Whale, a stuffed animal. At age 18, 2 years after starting his YouTube channel, Randy began working his first job at McDonald's. However, he instantly hated
McDonald's. He got a job at McDonald's.
First day, much to his parents' chagrin. Urging his oldest son to go out and start making money, Robert Stair got his son a job at the Weiss Market grocery store, where he himself worked.
That's where all started, at that market.
Become a point of contention between Randy and his dad, and Randy would quote it as a partial reason for his later mental decline. By early 2011, Randy's channel was beginning to take off, especially after being featured on an episode of the then incredibly popular YouTube show Equals 3 from Ray William Johnson.
Oh, never heard of it.
Became partnered with YouTube. As his channel grew, Randy tried various different genres of content on his channel, such as gaming, but nothing really seemed to stick. Eventually, however, Randy dug into his other interests and soon found something to dedicate his channel to that no one saw coming. As previously mentioned, Randy had a love and passion for cartoons as a child, and this love didn't waver as Randy got older. If anything, it only strengthened. Soon, Randy found himself completely obsessed by the show Danny Phantom, and more specifically,
I like that show too.
For context, Danny Phantom was a Cartoon Network show.
I love that show.
2004 until 2007.
I didn't fall in love with the girl in it though.
A teenage boy as he wrestled high school life, being a ghost human hybrid and saving his town from a variety of supernatural calamities.
I mean, I remember McLean's cute, but she's a fucking cartoon character of a ghost, a dead person.
McLean was introduced, and she would continue to make appearances on the show until its end in 2007. She also had several original songs that were written for the show, and those eventually made their way to YouTube, where Randy became completely enthralled both by music and by her. Randy talked on his channel.
Well, she might not be a person per se in a
even went on
real.
To state that she got him,
Ghosts are dead. She's not even alive in the cartoon. She's a ghost. She's dead. You can't.
The death of his grandfather, a basement flood that resulted in tons of destroyed property, and a rough car accident. Randy was looking for any way to escape his.
Anyway, I feel sorry for him, but what he did was just.
had begun to clog his mind. Eventually, Randy created EGS, or Ember's Ghost Squad, which was a fictional universe centered around Ember McLean and a variety of related ghost girls
Like
that
a
Randy
tribute
developed.
kind of
These
thing,
girls
right?
would seek out suicidal individuals, regardless of gender, and turn them into female ghosts upon their death. Randy soon became completely preoccupied with his new world and actually quit his old channel in order to focus all of his attention on animating videos for Ember's Ghost Squad. Throughout 2014, Randy worked on 5 video finale series that would culminate in him quitting the channel and included some incredibly dark themes such as rape, murder, and suicide.
Jesus
As he began to
Christ.
work on a channel focused on Ember's Ghost Squad, Randy's content slowly became darker and darker. He began expressing his own views on death, where Randy revealed that he believed he was destined to die in order to end up in Ember's Ghost Squad himself. Since Randy was very open on his channel about his morbid beliefs and would frequently showcase extreme acts of violence on his EGS episodes, some longtime fans of his began to get worried for him. Despite this concern, no one ever reached out to Randy or reported this worry anywhere.
We didn't go for the animals like the other two guys, that Pollution and Dolly Flash, where the fuck that guy's name is.
Thoughts in a journal, where he revealed that he looked up to Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, the Columbine shooters.
Oh my...
In April of 2017,
Why? Why would you analyze them? They're evil.
Randy filmed himself flipping a coin that would determine if he killed himself at home or if he took others out with him. On heads, he would kill himself alone in his home. On tails, he would shoot up the grocery store he worked at before taking his own life there. He ended up with 2 tails and 2 heads, and tragically, with the 5th and final flip of the coin, it landed on tails. Chillingly, in this infamous video,
at least the other guy, the anime guy, actually stopped because it became too real for him, but this guy just went for it.
Going to be a loss of human life besides their own, before smiling eerily at the camera. In preparation for
Creepy smile he
Randy
made.
bought 2 shotguns and named them Rachel and Mackenzie after 2 of his EGS characters. As the
Why would you hand him a gun in the first place? He's got his parents
and digital paper trail that made it
aren't
easy
really...
to deduce what he was planning. This includes videos of him firing at bottles, more journal entries where he went in depth with his thoughts and plans, and several disturbing tweets that heavily implied he would be shooting someplace.
Wait. What did that say? What did that say?
Bottles, more journal entries where he went in depth with his thoughts and plans, and several.
You won't want to miss this one. It's going to be historic. Oh my God.
Tweets that heavily implied he would be shooting someplace up on June 7th of that year. Despite how obvious all of these signs were, especially now in hindsight, it's devastating to know that no one put the pieces together in time to potentially prevent the damage Randy was going to cause. Randy also recorded several videos leading up to his planned shooting where he went in depth about his feelings toward his family, himself, and the world at large, all of which were released early on the day of the shooting.
At least he spared his family.
Randy showed up for work.
That's all I can say.
Wise Market at his normal shift time. Remaining discreet, Randy blocked the store's emergency and standard exits, being sure that there was no easy escape to his reign of terror. Taking his 2 shotguns,
this
Randy
is insane, man.
Shotguns down the aisle where he could shoot 3 of his co-workers, who would all tragically succumb to their wounds. These co-workers included Victoria Braun, Brian Hayes, and Terry Lee Sterling.
Rest in
The
peace,
final co-worker on
all
the
3.
shift, a girl named Kristen Newell, was listening to music through headphones and had somehow not noticed the catastrophe going on around her. In CCTV footage from the store, you can see Kristen stalking shelves while Randy stands menacingly
Pardon
behind
me.
her, for some reason choosing not to shoot her. Randy then went to go shoot glass and merchandise when Kristen finally took her earbuds out and heard the gunshots.
How come nobody else can
In
hear it
panic,
though?
She went to the break room, discovering the bleeding bodies of her co-workers as she went, and managed to get a call out to the police. The local authorities did react swiftly, however, it was tragically much too late. Not only had 59 shots been fired and 3 people killed, but Randy had gone and sat in the deli section where he turned the shotgun on himself and ended his own life. Randy fully hoped for and expected his attack to go down in history, along the same vein as the Columbine shooters. Shockingly, however, the attack garnered little attention outside of the local news. The community at large was still deeply affected despite this, and a friend of Randy's later posted on Twitter where they expressed regret over not doing anything with the clues Randy had left on the internet regarding his murderous intentions. They also encouraged everyone to go seek help if they need it.
There's reasons why I don't talk about this kind of stuff. I don't like talking about this kind of stuff, but it's requested, so I have to.
The signs were always there, but it doesn't seem like anyone either noticed or bothered to do anything about it, eventually leading to a mentally disturbed man taking the lives of 3 innocent people. Leave your thoughts about the case down in the comments below, and let us know about any other cases you'd like us to cover on the channel. If you enjoyed the video, then consider liking, subscribing, and ringing that notification bell.
God, I got something in my fucking eye. There's always something in my eye every time I end these fucking videos. Yeah, this. Rest in peace, those 3 people, and rest in peace, Randy Stare, whatever the hell, whatever your name is. That was insane, man. There's reasons why I don't talk about certain stuff on my channel, but this wasn't. It was an interesting story, but my God, it was dark. So rest in peace, those 3 people, and rest in peace, Randy Stare. Even though he caused the murder, I try to be nice as I can. So, and I don't know the people. I didn't know the guy, so all I could say is bye. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.